In MCQ 31, we take a look with regards to homologous chromosome. A little bit of the summary of homologous chromosome is actually the chromosomes that's actually found on the same chromosomal position. So let's just say we are looking at the position of chromosome number 1. Now over here you will see one chromosome 1 that actually came from the father and another chromosome 1 that came from the mother itself. Now it's to note that at this juncture the cell is considered to be diploid because there is two of the same chromosome at the same chromosomal position. Now to be a homologous chromosome, they must all contain gene at the same similar gene loci. So each of these gene loci, we have a total of 6 of them over here, actually contains the same gene. Now, however, the term same gene is a little bit misleading because people will think that, for example, this bottom gene over here that, let's say, codes for eye color, most would think that the eye color that's coded for both of the gene is exactly the same. Now, this is where we introduce the whole concept of allele. And allele actually states that this, in the case of a diploid cell, there are alternate forms of the same gene. So although the gene coded in this instance is that of eye color, the variation could be that of a blue eye color allele together with a black eye color allele. For the case of this question, we're not going to bring in codominance, incomplete dominance, and complete dominance. But do know that the alleles itself are actually not supposed to be similar for all cases. There could be variations. So for 31A, the act of having identical alleles is not going to be the same here. Now for part B here, they contain bases in the same sequence. This is actually very much related to part A. This is going to be incorrect because the ability to generate different kind of allele is very much based on mini differences in the sequences of bases. Now again, how can we have a little bit of variation of the sequences of bases? This could have very much come from the fact that the chromosome from father that came from the gamete, in the case for the human, came from the sperm, and from the mother it came from the mature egg. All these gametes was actually generated via the process of meiosis that uses processes like crossing over, independent assortment of bivalents as well as chromosomes to give rise to genetic variation. So I would say no, the bases are not in the same sequence. Now for the case of C, this is the correct answer here, containing the same gene in the same position. They code for the same kind of characteristic, but with just minor differences. Now, just again to clarify, this pair of homologous chromosome will eventually take on a transformation role if it was to go through either mitosis or meiosis. So if this was to go via the process of either mitosis or meiosis, they will first go through interphase, particularly under the process of S phase. That's actually DNA replication. Now at this instant of chromosome position number 1, you still have 2 of the original chromosome, one that came from father, one that came from the mother, but there will be a replicated version of them that's actually joined to the original via the centromere. Now it's again to note that at this instant, we are still dealing with a total of 2 chromosomes. So this is considered to be a chromosome, as well as this is considered to be as a chromosome. Only at this juncture, we can say that each of the chromosomes consists of 2 sister chromatids. Now, this pair of homologous chromosomes did not actually double in the numbers of chromosomes, just that they are having 2 sister chromatids per chromosome. The interaction of it in meiosis 1, particularly prophase 1, they will actually come into close proximity with each other via the process known as synapsis and encourages the formation of bivalents. So the pairing up effect of homologous chromosomes should only take place exclusively in meiosis and not in mitosis, and therefore D is incorrect, making C the correct answer.